While the state's Department of Natural Resources has pulled the plug on this project, a spokesperson said realistically, it still will happen, but will likely just be delayed. Still, J.C. Davis says he has too much at stake to give up.
So you'll start seeing the pink flags coming through.
J.C. Davis is afraid of losing a part of his past.
I was born in '80. My parents had a cabin down there since '79 at the north side of the lake.
His grandfather first bought a Summit Lake cabin in the 1950s, so he and his cousins have spent their whole lives here.
So this is our property line and DNR land.
Davis and his wife bought their own Summit Lake home 3 years ago and love being surrounded by nature. But last year they learned the state planned on harvesting, cutting down and selling 16 acres of neighboring forest.
When we take away what makes it so peaceful, it becomes less special.
They started an online petition, and it got the attention of Thurston County commissioners, who wrote the state's Department of Natural Resources a letter raising concerns about landslides, storm runoff to the homes below, and potential pollution to the lake, the source of drinking water for some lakeside homes.
Ultimately, the research that Thurston County's letter is based on is not using the best available and applicable science.
DNR spokesperson Kenny Ocker says the concerns caused the state to push the pause button on the project for more research to be done. But he says the harvest will likely proceed. The property is state-owned trust land. Trees grown and sold off these plots of land make money for the state, mostly schools. It's a practice that has happened here since the 1800s.
They've moved in next to working forests.
Yeah, I think it's time for them to take a look at their ancient policies. That mindset isn't for the modern world.
J.C. Davis and his neighbors fear the forest will be harvested, but they're going to keep fighting to preserve what they've had at Summit Lake for so long.
The trees are a big part of keeping it special.
The state has harvested that land before, most recently back in the 1950s. While J.C. Davis does feel like it's going to happen, he is not giving up hope. He and his wife and about a dozen of their neighbors will be here on the state capitol campus tomorrow morning to make a plea before the state's Board of Natural Resources. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.